Deva e-learning class. Children, as you know already, we were discussing about the clothing lesson, right? So in the previous class, what we discussed, children? Yes, we discussed about the some fibers, right? So this is a time for revise what we learnt in the previous class, children. Okay, so children, then tell me how many types of fibers are there, children? Yes, you are absolutely right, children. There are two types of fibers are there. The first one is natural fiber, second one is artificial, right? So in the natural fiber, again we classified into how many types? Yes, again we classified into two types. The first one is plant and second one is animal, right? So then tell me, children, give example for the which fibers we get by the plant. Okay, you are right, children. By the plant we are going to get the cotton. Okay, cotton fibers, hemp, jute and yes, coconut. So these are the examples for the plant which we obtained from the plant. Okay, now you can identify some pictures on your screen, children. So which picture is this, children? Yes, this is cotton, right? So how do we get the cotton? Yes, you are right, children. We get the cotton by the cotton plant, right? So next picture. Okay, which picture is this, children? Yes, you are right, children. This is yarn, right? Yarn in the sense thread. Okay, so long continuous filament is called yarn, children. Okay, so you can identify third picture. Which picture is this? Yes, you are right, children. That is cloth, right? So this is cotton, this is yarn and this is a cloth, right? So children, then tell me how the raw cotton is turned into fabric or as cloth, children? Yes, see, in that process there is a three stages, right? First one is ginning, second one is spinning and third one is weaving, right? Ginning in the sense separating the seeds, dust particles from the cotton. So spinning, it means the raw cotton turn into thread or as yarn or as fiber. Okay. The third stage, that is weaving. Weaving, it means the threads or as yarn is going to woven in the looms, children. Then we get the fabrics. Okay. The threads are as the yarn then used to make cloth in a loom, that is called weaving. Okay. So this process later we are going to get the or finally we are get the rough fabric or as fabrics. Okay. So later the fabrics are converting into different types of cloths, children. Okay, different types of cloths. Okay, children. So next we are going to discuss about the remaining fibers which we get by the plant. Okay. So in the previous class we discussed about the cotton and we learned what are the processes are going on and how raw cotton is converted into fabric, right? So next we are going to discuss about the yes coconut and hemp, jute. Okay. So have you seen the yes coconut, children? Don't you see? Okay. So this is a picture of yes coconut. See, now you are thinking this is a coconut, right? Okay, children. So by this coconut also we are going to making the different types of things, children. Do you know which are the things are made by the yes coconut or as coconut? See, don't you see? See, in your daily life you see that you watch the many more things which is made by the yes coconut, but particularly I think you don't know that. Okay. So you can observe this picture, children. Outer layer of the coconut we seeing the some fibers, right? In Kannada we are telling naru, juppu, right? So by that fibers we are going to making the rope and mat, children. And also, children, in the inside the bed, okay, inside the bed also they are using this coconut fibers, okay, because of it giving the smoothness to bed. Understand? So that's why also we are using the coconut, children. So by the coconut we are going to making the made the three things. First one is rope. In Kannada we are telling tenginagga, right? So that one. Second one is mat. Third one is for bed. To make the bed also we are using the coconut. Okay, so this is the brief information about the coconut, children. Next we move on to the hemp. Now we are going to learn about the hemp and jute in detail, children. So suddenly we look the hemp and jute plant. It means we cannot able to differentiate. Okay, we cannot able to tell the difference between the hemp and jute, children. Okay, observe these two picture, children, then you are going to got that. See, this is a hemp and this is a jute plant. Okay, so hemp and jute are the natural fibers which we get by the plant, children. So this hemp and jute are we used in a commercial and industrial products, by we are going to get the variety of things, children. Okay, so by this two plant we are going to get the variety of things which is produced by the industrial. Understand? By the hemp and jute we are going to get the paper products and food products and bioplastic, biofuel and rope, sackcloth and also what, shoes. So we are going to get all these things by the hemp and jute, children. And hemp is a very good healthy food for everyone because of it contain the much more nutrition. Okay, so when we are going to eat the hemp seeds, then we are going to improving our health like heart, brain. Okay, so we improve our health of the heart and brain also. So that's why this is a very good healthy food. It is also used to make the different types of cloths which is thick and coarse, children. It means when we woven this fiber, then the cloth is getting the thickness and coarse, children. For example, sackcloth. You can see sackcloth. It means godi chila. Okay, so this is also made by the hemp and jute fiber, children. Understand? And also urekoni, you were telling na? Yeah, the soft thread. Okay, urekoni you can observe, it means then we are seeing that is a soft. The rope is soft, right? And you can take the other rope, it means then other rope, it means sack rope you take, means then we felt that is a some much rough, right? What is the difference between the hemp and jute? It means the hemp rope is so much hard and jute rope is very nice and very thin. Okay, observe these two pictures. So goni chila and also urekoni. Okay, so you can observe these two, then you are going to identify the difference between the hemp and jute, children. Okay, so I hope you understood all these fibers which we get by the plant. Next we move on to the another natural fibers obtained from the animal, children. So we get silk and wool by the animals. Okay, okay, children. So now we are going to learn about the natural fiber obtained by the animals, that is wool. Wool is also one of the natural fiber we get by the animals, children. So what is mean by wool? It means wool is a soft thick hair of sheep and some other mammals. Okay, wool it means soft thick hair of sheep and some other mammals, children. So that is called wool, children. Okay, so this wool we get by the some other mammals like goats, camels and llamas. Okay, so just you can observe all these animals, children. So you are telling or as you are observing it, all the animals have the soft and thick hairs, right? So thick skin and also fur. So much of fur it have. So that's why the fur is used to making the different types of cloths, children. Understand? Fur in the sense thick hair. Understand? Okay, children, in the previous class we discussed, in the first class we discussed about the where do cloths comes from and how to cloths are come to use, right? So there we discussed about the lifestyle of the early man, right? So now again we are going to discuss about the early man lifestyle, because of, see, the early man, already you know that early man, he want to protect his body by the climatic condition and seasons. It means then he used the long leaves and barks of a trees. Later he realized, because of when the seasons are changing, then the leaves and barks of a trees are not coming long last. Okay, again he started to research or as he started to invention. So then he find out, then he got, why didn't I use the animal skin? See, already you know that he wants to eat the food. It means he is going to hunting. By the hunting, he are getting the food, right? So then he, what it is doing? It means he throwing the skin of an animal. So when the seasons are changing, then again what he did, it means he take the animal skin and he covered his body. Then he felt, oh, it is protecting my body and also it is very good at winter season. So then he started to wear the animal skin. Okay, he hunting the hairy animals like a sheep. Okay, like sheep, goat, camels and a rabbit. So like that hairy animals he hunted and he used the skin of a animals, children, to protect himself by the climatic conditions. Okay, so then first he used the animal skin, right? So which are the animal skin are used to or come to use like a cloth? It means that is wool. Okay, wool in the sense that is a soft thick hair of a sheep. Okay, wool in the sense soft thick hair of a sheep, children. So this is we get by the some mammals. Okay, some animals like a sheep, goat, camels, llamas and also very good rabbits. Okay, you can just observe the rabbits, children. Then also you are find out it. Then also you are observing the rabbit has also a soft and thick hair, right? So that also comes under the animals fibers, children. Okay, so wool is a one of the natural fiber. This wool we get by the sheep. Okay, so apart from the sheep, goats, camels, llamas and also rabbit, we used to get the RS. By these animals also we are going to get the wool, children. Okay, so this wool is very good at the winter season because of it keeps our body warm. Okay, this wool is we are using in the winter season. Wool in the sense woolen cloths. Okay, the woolen cloths are we used in the winter season because of it keeps us warm. Our body, it keeps us a warm, children. So that's why we are using the wool cloths. It means woolen cloths, children. Okay, children. Okay, children. Now I will show you some pictures. Can you identify that pictures, children? Okay. So first, which picture is this, children? Yes, you are right. This is a sweater, right? So, will you find out the second one? Yes, you are right, children. This is a muffler, right? So, can you identify the third picture, children? Yes. So, this is a shawl, right? Okay, children. Can you identify the last picture? Yes, this is a blanket. Okay, children. Why do we use all these cloths in our lifestyle? Yes, because of all these cloths are keep us warm in the winter season. So that's why we are using all these cloths which we get by the animals. Understand? So children, this wool or as woolen cloths is used earliest days also. Okay? Since earlier days till now we are also using the woolen cloths, children. Okay, children. In the next class we are going to discuss about the one of the beautiful richest cloth, that is silk. Okay. Do you know, children, how do we get silk and silk cloths? Don't you know? Okay, don't worry, that we are going to discuss in the next class. Until you can read the lesson and you can read all these fibers, okay, in your home itself. Okay, children. So, have a nice day. Bye bye, children.